Louie and Karen from the workshop by Sorsogon Community Innovation Labs. It's a hub for starters, hobbyists, students, and makers.
Basically, we created a workshop na available to everyone. So it's a pay what you can model. So anyone can just be there and then learn kung ano sila matutunan.
It's really like more on like kids, or is it open for everyone?
May mga members doon na they have their own ideas and projects in mind.
Nakikita
And then they just go there and then build it there. And the school system is important, diba? To give structure sa society natin. Pero syempre, it will get to us to a certain point. And then I think what the community is trying to do is to complement that structure. We're achieving naman yung gusto natin ma-achieve na we're able to create opportunities for people to learn. And then a platform for everyone to explore ideas and innovate. I think for sure kung it's a good thing or a bad thing. I think it's a good thing for Sorsogon but bad thing for us.
Instead of building a business to generate more income, di ba? Parang, ba't napatagilid?
Pabaliktad.
So, you want to create real value talaga. Like, it's really parang a business na, or a product service that you're selling.
Nakabibilin mo kahit hindi yun not for profit. Hindi enough na bigyan mo lang yung mga tao ng resources. I think it's also nasa tao yun mismo. The grit,
100%.
Yeah.
the grit, the determination na they want to improve their lives.
Quickly test it, see agad kung nag-work siya or hindi. If it fails, at least we fail early.
And you stop it and focus on other things, diba? And I think it really worked out eh. Parang,
Oo nga eh.
kahit ako, I didn't felt na it's gonna be something na would sustain the workshop. I'm happy to be proven wrong.
Yeah. So Kenneth, what's up, bro? Okay. So right now, guys, we were being joined by Louie and Karen from the workshop by Sorsogon Community Innovation Labs. So it's a hub for starters, hobbyists, and students and makers. This is, by the way, from their Facebook page. So, yeah. Louie, Karen, kumusta kayo? How are you guys?
Okay naman.
Thank you sa pag-invite sa amin.
Thanks for having us. I think it's a good, it's good to know now we have this platform to speak about different things in Sorsogon. So, happy to be here.
Because actually, I mean, I met you guys like siguro sa out yan sa pier. Pero sa pier, di ba? It was a good short conversation. But prior to that, I saw Louie like speak in TEDx, like a commentary.
Okay.
Di ba? So I think he has like really good insights about like robotics. You have like AI and tech. So I think they're really good resource speakers to join us here at 4700. Bakit pala ang pangalan niya the workshop by Sorsogon Community Innovation Labs? Parang
Okay. So, yeah, I guess, ano ba? Well, I think kaya siya the workshop kasi, well, yung background ko is, hindi ako electronics, wala akong robotics background, electronics and anything. Mainly background ko is sa software, sa training. So I created like software engineering trainings, quality engineering trainings. So I think kaya nag-correct kami ni Kenneth kasi marami kaming common na alam ko. So yun. So basically created anyway, so yun. And then marami akong gustong gawin. And then last year, actually just last year, nag-start ako nag-try mag-electronics mag-isa.
Talaga na hardware na talaga.
Hardware na parang sabi ko parang okay, why not I try something new? Kasi gusto ko siya gawin like 10 years before, like 15 years ago pa.
Talaga.
Masasabi ko lang, ang daming...
Hindi siya part ng parang ng course mo ng college?
Wala.
Wala talaga.
Wala. Tawag dito parang, ang tawag doon. Conflicted ako before kung mag-software engineering ako, or mag-graphics ako, or mag-electronics.
Masyadong broad kasi sa ano eh.
Masyadong broad, no?
Masyadong broad talaga. So, ako engineering din ako myself, pero sa advertising na, pero nakikita ko yung passion for different hobbies. Marami kang gustong gawin kasi very broad yung yung understanding. Marami kang gustong gawin, di ba? Parang.
Yeah, so that time, ang pinili ko lang software engineering kasi sabi ko, wala akong mag-focus. Kailangan ko to have, parang to get me somewhere muna. No? And then, so that's good. So I think I did that career, no? And then sabi ko ngayon, okay, I have time, I have resources to actually get back dun sa gusto kong gawin before electronics. So I did that, and then I learned that, and then good after within like 6 months, I really was into it, into the weeds ng electronics.
Talaga.
Ang problema ko, pinaka-challenge ko is, wala akong makwentuhan.
Talaga.
Kasi,
Kasi ayoko din hindi ko siya passion.
Talaga.
Ang daming terms about electronics na it's too much info for
Oo.
me.
oh,
Pero IT din. IT din.
Pero IT din ako. Pero ibang ano kasi yun
Ibang-
sobrang ibang field siya.
hmm,
So, I get overwhelmed sa mga stories niya. Feeling ko hindi ko na-reciprocate yung same passion and same conversations na hinahanap ni.
Magal ba for the basic like electron flow? Parang,
Yeah.
ganun pala mag-flow electricity. Tapos kakawit ako sa kanya lahat, kada isang detalye. And then, I understand na, iba na may interest, iba yung ano.
And he really likes talking about things. That's how you learn it.
Right.
Yeah, and I think it's okay na sometimes parang di mo naman kailangan 100% na ma-reciprocate.
Agree.
Pero nakikita namin sa social media, you're very supportive.
Yes.
Every post, kahit nga yung sa social media, sinasabi ko sa kanila, yung pag-share, pag-like, ano ng engagement, nakikita namin nakita namin sa profiles talagang super supportive. And are you guys like working sa Innovation Labs or was it just your company or
So yeah, let's get to that ba?
From the start ba?
Oo.
Yeah, sure.
So I guess yung that feeling, no? So I get to the workshop na name mo, bakit the workshop? So yun nga, wala akong makausap and lahat ng kaibigan ko is parang si Kenneth. Software engineers. Diba? And so wala makarelate sa akin na nakilala ko. So sabi ko, meron ba out there na community
In Sorsogon.
in Sorsogon? Actually, community lang mo na meron mga electronics. Naghanap ako, puro online. Sabi ko, parang ang hirap mag-connect online, diba? Para even though may nakakausap ka, parang iba pa rin kasama mo na mag-share ka na ideas and all. So I searched for a workshop in Sorsogon and wala. So yun. And then, gusto ko lang naman mag-electronics. Mag-build myself.
Actually, maganda siya kasi parang parang siguro sa mga influencers na pinapanood ko, sinasabi nila na parang aside from AI, robotics is parang magiging part of the future talaga. Tapos nagulat ako, merong robotics workshop dito. I-enroll ko kaya kapatid ko kasi parang gusto ko na rin siya i-push sa ganun parang robotics and coding. So talaga sa Sorsogon, and I was like, nakita ko talaga meron na kayong course. When did it start, by the way?
When?
The RoboCare workshop.
The workshop,
The
the business.
business started January.
January.
This
year?
I don't call it a
Hindi
business.
siya business kasi it's a non-profit.
So that Robo Car, so it's basically we created a workshop na available to everyone. So it's a pay what you can model. So anyone can just be there and then learn kung ano sila matutunan. Kasi parang sobrang dami dyan na tao. And we're seeing that lagi sa workshop na walang access sa tools, walang access sa 3D printer, walang access sa soldering station na maayos.
So, nakita ko yung mga yung mga tools, may 3D printer
Right,
and
diba?
ano
Mga
na.
component.
May age limit ba yan?
Wala age limit.
Siguro
Parang maganda punta. Actually,
Yes.
may plan, nag-plan din ako dati parang yung sa Magic Mirror using Raspberry. Kaso, di ako
Magic mirror.
It's Magic Mirror.
Hindi ko narinig.
Ha?
Ano yung magic mirror?
Parang smart mirror siya tapos na-reflect yung
Pwede.
padutas mo. Parang two-way mirror tas yung screen nato sa likod.
Parang siya, hardware din siya. Parang
That's fun. And you want to build something like that?
Oh, sa kwarto mo.
Magandang project yan. Definitely, yung mga ganung project, no? May mga members doon na they have their own ideas and projects in mind.
Nakikita
And then they just go there and then build it there. And then may mga tao na marunong na mag-3D print, may mga tao marunong mag-electronics,
Mga tao
software.
gusto mag-ayos ng mga bagay-bagay. Like yung VR. Yung controller, yung VR namin, parang for 2 years, hindi namin magamit kasi sira yung controller. So, yun, si Jasper, parang mahilig siya ano ba?
Katingting.
Mahilig mag-tinker.
Mag-tinker ng mga
Tapos inayos niya yun.
Anak ko, may mga friends kami dito, mga mahilig sa ganyan talaga. Pero yun nga, sabi niyo, parang wala talaga na siyang community. So you started one, you
Yeah.
started a community. So I think yun ang best na parang, di ba, you mentioned that there's someone out there, di ba?
Right.
That's
Na same
sobrang
with you.
kakahanap mo. Parang it's time to start my own para to initiate everything.
I agree.
So you were working. I think you guys are working as an IT in as a remote work. How did you find the time to create this? Diba? Parang we have 24 hours. How did you find the time to start it?
Uh, well, kulang talaga yung time.
Minsan mabibiting ka talaga.
Like, ano ba?
Time is always been challenging for Louie and even for us. Diba? Before work and after work, workshop yung focus. And
Naisip ko is establish the workshop and then the RoboCar kasi is an income generating project just to try and maintain the workshop. So it's not really and then there's a lot of challenges then. So I guess if we can check yung dun sa flow na sinend ko, medyo ganun yung sorry ganun talaga po.
Okay lang, no problem. Super chill lang tayo na.
Yan yung feeling kong pwede natin i-tawag doon. How we can extract ba the entire info.
Na mas smooth.
Right now kasi parang
Ganun.
So yun nga, yung parang the workshop Innovation Labs, you were targeting like people specifically in Sorsogon.
Right.
Is it really like more on like kids or is it open for everyone? How did you define the audience?
Maganda yung tanong yan. Agree. So, yeah, the original intent mo is yung wala akong makausap. So, wala akong makausap about electronics, no? And then, baka meron pang iba dyan, di ba? Na gusto maraming ideas, gusto maggawa ng stuff around electronics. And baka iba wala lang resources, pera to do it, di ba? Iba, maraming kaibigan, maraming kausap, ay walang pera to do it. Iba, may pera to do it, may resources, pero walang makausap. And then, iba, as in, walang knowledge, di ba? Or hindi lang sa magsisimula. So yun. So the target sana ng mga tao is anyone na fits those categories, no? So they could be like students, they could be like hobbyists like us. Si Kenneth here.
So pwede kami pumunta doon para
Yes.
And then right now we have actually like mga teachers from different universities na parang they have their passion then that they want to do, and it's a platform for them actually.
Exactly. I mean, we're seeing like may mga students or was it professors from SSU or graduates from SSU na bisita na rin?
Yeah, so we have professors, si Robert. So yan, so definitely a big help siya yung sa especially yung simula. And then we have si Cha, si Coach Cha. Mas kilala siya sa Ma'am Cha.
Cha from Sorsogon National High School.
So siya
instructor siya ng robotics.
Instructor.
May robotics na sa
Yes.
STEM program nila.
Yes. And si Cha yung isa sa mga parang pushing for it like really hard kasi yung passion niya for the students.
Exactly. Kasi sa schools parang may mga limitations, di ba? Parang siguro sa equipment, sa talent, sa budget. Mahirap talaga
budget yung pinaka.
So it's good na you were able to build the community and the workshop like for people to go to.
Exactly. I like that yun na parang may sa schools kasi is may structure, diba? They have a structure, they have a curriculum that they have to stick with, diba? And then if you want to push for something like si Chan gusto gawin, she needs to like have approval for different
mga approval. Red tape ba yun? Hindi may red tape. Pero parang ganun, parang approval may dadaanan pa sila, di ba?
They need that structure I think that it gets the school system is important, diba? To give structure sa society natin. Pero syempre, it will get to us to a certain point, diba? And then I think what the community is trying to do is to complement that structure
Right.
with the unstructuredness ng community. 'Di ba, na parang use us to do whatever it is na mahirap gawin within the certain structure right now. 'Di ba? So like si Chuck, may idea siya about robotics. We can do that here again. Implement that kung ano yung gusto natin ituro. Ano yung nakita natin right now, like AI,
AI.
'di ba?
100%.
So for AI to flow through the structure ng academe ngayon, medyo matagal, 'di ba? Pero here, can just do it right now. Na-release na
Oo, yun nga, di ba? Kasi parang may mga policies, di ba? Parang magbabago pa sila. Yun nga, may
Right.
ano pa sila, may bagong curriculum pa na gawin. O mahirap ang
Exactly.
innovation kung hihintayin natin ang mga doon. So,
Exactly.
may outside communities na we're building already.
And
And
we're partnering with them, 'di ba? Like we're working with them.
oh, you work with SNS, SNHS, and
Not officially yet na with
ano to?
the school itself, pero technically like people within it, 'di ba? Like si Cha, yung mga students niya, 'di ba? So yeah. And especially, of course, eventually we would like to make those partnership official, 'di ba? Pero I think right now, we're achieving naman yung gusto natin ma-achieve na we're able to create opportunities for people to learn, and then a platform for everyone to explore ideas and innovate. So I think so far.
So, let's step back a bit. Like, you build the workshop, but I know you're not really from here, from Sorsogon.
Right.
When you met Karen, it's really from here. di ba?
Diba?
So, tell us about your previous life from Sorsogon and how it started there.
Right. So yeah, so I think kanina napag-usapan ng slide, no? Na not from here. Ay na I'm software engineer around leadership side, management, education. And then I think ano tayo nag-meet 2 years. 2 years ago.
2 years ago pa lang kami nag-meet.
Yeah. I guess I can tell that story.
Yeah, siguro si Miss Karen naman.
Yung pagsagot mo sa akin.
So before kasi I had a passion in interior design. And then I wanted to pursue something sa Manila. Since andun yung mga interior design firms, yung schools. So along that process, na-meet ko si Louie.
Okay.
Hindi na mag-go into the detail.
Yeah.
Ayun. So, na-meet ko siya.
So
Then,
you moved to Manila.
I moved to BGC with Louie. And then, nag-connect naman kami, like, in terms of, yes, tech and other aspects of life.
The way of thinking, no?
The way of thinking, the way we want to build things. Ayun. And then, after that, after 1 year in BGC, parang naisip namin na
Yeah, I visited Sorsogon like agad.
twice.
Like within like 3 months ba.
Yeah.
As soon as I can visit Sorsogon, I did. And then when I got here, I was like, wow. Like I felt connected sa Sorsogon more than any other place.
Bakit no? But where were you originally? Saan yung province?
So province ko is Calamba, Laguna.
Laguna.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I went
Personal.
to Manila to work for like 10 years. So around within Manila, no? And then yun. And then when I got here, I think
The community.
right? Like especially like the Duran family, when I got here, everyone was super welcoming. Like grabe, the warmth ng Manila. And I fell in love sa Sorsogon and the family and the community around it. Na parang wow. Okay, so everything's developing, everything's
Lots of
dami
opportunities.
Lots of
Diba?
opportunities to
Right.
build something new.
Right.
Offer something new sa source of money.
At kaya ni impact din, no? Na
Yeah.
parang as in, when things are growing, diba? Syempre may mga taong na left behind, may mga, diba? May mga gap na na-create,
No.
diba? So I think we're always looking for that gap, no? And that I can feel.
Diba? 100%. Like, naalala ko nga dati, I was watching this video short na, like, in China, they made like 15-minute cities. Alam mo yan, yung 15-minute cities. Na parang anywhere you can go to the church, school, supermarket. And
Ayos yun.
so, then I realized, like, Sorsogon is a 10-minute city. It's a 10-minute city, right?
Oh.
Saan ka pupunta? 10
Tricycle
minutes,
away.
di ba? Tricycle away.
Agree.
And it saves time, right? No traffic. We have like huge roads, coastal roads. And it saves us time compared. I mean, you guys have been in Manila 10
Yes.
years.
Then,
How long are you, Karen, have been in Manila?
So right after graduation, I worked there for 3 years
3 years.
until pandemic.
How was
happened.
the commute? Or
Ayun. So I was commuting 1 hour from Marikina
okay.
back and forth. So yeah, sobrang nagkakasakit ako doon lagi.
Yun yun, natest yung comfort zone natin eh. Di ba?
Right.
Yeah.
And nasanay din ako doon. No? And then, I try to be back there sa Manila every other month or every quarter kasi nandito yung friends ko.
No.
Pero whenever I get there, even though naka-grab na ako and all,
Mm-mm.
parang I don't
Sayang
miss
sa
it.
time.
Oh, exactly,
traffic.
same feeling. I've been there like for 3 years and then 3-4 years. Tapos my commute was like 3 hours a day. It's
Right.
like waste of time. Alam mo yun, pwede ka makinig ng mga podcast, pwede ka matulog, pero could have been better use of time.
Agree.
Agree.
So, ayun.
Nakakapagod.
Nakakapagod to. But we were trained in Manila, right? Like the great the tenacity of people in Manila, the fast pace. I mean, I think it's really good for
Agree.
young entrepreneurs probably or fresh graduates. That's why like when I have like friends who are fresh graduates, I push them to Manila
Good point.
to really experience that fast-paced life.
Agree. And see yung see yung what's out there, how everything is
Yeah,
structured.
exactly. How competitive Manila is,
Right.
diba? And when you come here, it's like easy for you. It's like you're cruising.
Agree.
Diba? You're cruising. Yung sabi mo nga, diba? Like looking gaps at the community.
Mm,
That's where we can take advantage of like as business owners,
right.
young entrepreneurs, diba? So it's good. It's good.
Yeah.
So are you really going here in Sorsogon like for good?
So
Or-
the original plan,
Ano, original. I mean, kami kasi we're not really set in one place, yung mindset natin before. But then once we built the workshop na, parang we find it that we need to stay here then.
yeah. So
For a longer time.
the original plan
Sige, go.
was like, oh, let's go to Sorsogon, let's say like stay for like
2
1 to 2
years.
years and see how it goes, no?
But
and
in
then
reality,
ang planin ng
Yeah.
parang ibang lugar ulit for 2 years and ibang lugar ulit for 2 years. Pero right now na may ganito na,
yeah, in reality, when you're trying to make a business or the workshop work, it needs a lot of time then and
Exactly.
support. So parang 2 years, it's not enough to make it more than it is right now.
Exactly. That's you're gonna go deep into the grassroots, diba? You're
Yeah.
connecting with business here, with people, with families. That's really good.
yeah. For context ng ba't niya nasasabi yung business, no? Kasi one of the original din ng mga plans namin is to create businesses here. Kasi nga, nakita namin mga gaps. Although, hindi ko sure kung it's a good thing or a bad thing. I think it's a good thing for Sorsogon, but bad thing for us. Na parang ang inuna kong gawin, nag-connect sa amin is not for profit.
Yeah.
So basically, parang okay, palabas yung pera.
Instead of building a business to generate more income, di ba? Parang, but napatagilid.
Pabaliktad.
Pabaliktad.
So different
But-
trajectory.
I don't think it's that far from our values kasi we're both, philanthropists. Ewan ko, but we like giving back, basically.
So context na parang pay what you can siya. So halimbawa si Kenneth gusto pumunta doon, you can just be there, do what he wants to do, and then kung ano man nagamit niya and what.
I think it's a good business model, or it's a good model because like people can be free and
Agree.
like it removes like a paywall feature.
Right.
Na you
Agree.
go there, you can like collaborate with people as well.
Okay.
Diba?
And it provides that the accessibility. Pag when I say accessibility is like, ano ba? So may bata dyan for sure, may tao dyan for sure, na wala man lang pamasahe para pumunta at matuto. Diba? And alam mo yun, parang si Mark, halimbawa, isang member namin, wala siyang computer. So, ang ginawa niya, nag-repair siya ng mga computer ng iba. Tapos, yung mga bagay na hindi naman talaga mapagana, They took like different parts of different
Different parts.
computers
Casing.
and then built it into like a computer. And then, ang problema, wala siyang parang, paano niya, papatayuin yun and what, diba? So, he was at the workshop doing like, designing 3D prints, na enclosure ng computer. He was using the laptop ng workshop for that. He was using the electricity, the internet, the space, and then the 3D printing. He has like support with other members na, pag mag-3D print ka, ganito, kasi magiging ganyan. And then, after a week, he was able to like, have like a, as in like a computer.
A
Like,
full tower
Oo.
of may casing na.
like, parang siya Mac Mini eh.
Talaga.
Parang ganun, diba, na parang nandun na yung computer. With
Pwede pala yun sa 3D printing magawa ang palang casing.
Yeah.
Oo.
Casing.
Nagulat din ako eh, hindi ka rin expect.
Gawa.
Gumawa siya.
Alam mo, may mga friends kami dito na talagang very hobbyist talaga. Si Jonathan.
Di ba
Ah. Sige.
di pa sa 3D printing, kailangan mo sa'yo yung model mismo.
Right. Oo.
So, sa computer na rin din.
So, may modeling na tool doon. So,
Ano yan?
siya yung naggawa ng model. Like, parang specific sa, nagme-measure siya ng specific parts, tapos ginagawa niya sa computer.
May sarili.
And then, isa, part by part, pinrint niya. So, it took like 3 hours, 4 hours kada isang part to print. Mga ganun. And these tools, no, na nagamit niya, is wala siyang access doon if walang workshop. So, basically, it's impossible to do that if wala siya doon sa workshop right now.
Paano ba sa 3D printing? Parang you subscribe to these groups or may premium and you download ang tawag dyan, yung software. Hindi yung software, yung parang blueprint ng product. Ganun ba yun?
Gets. So, sa 3D printing, you need several things, no? One is, syempre, the 3D printer. So, it's not that expensive actually. Pero, I would say na, syempre, kung wala extra cash to spend like 30K, syempre, hindi ka naman hindi part ng priorities ng tao.
No.
Yeah. Diba? And then, once you have the 3D printer, you need a model, basically a 3D object, no? So, if you just want to build something like this, madali lang yan kasi meron na online. You can download it for free. Meron din mga free. Pero for someone like Mark, he needed something na super customized. Oo, na yung LCD screen na nagawa na nakuha niya is in a certain size, diba? On the way na pagkabuo niya noon sa certain size. So, yeah, he needed to create that himself. So, meron siyang 3D software na ginamit, Tinkercad, and then design that sa computer, and then split that per part, diba? So, yan. So, mag-create pa siya ng mga parang piece together, tapos may screw siya. So, yan.
I think it's a good business model, right? Like 3D printing objects. Pero nakikita ka nga namin yung parang yung mga bumpers ng sasakyan, di ba? Na 3D print na rin, di ba? May mga ganong mga bigger 3D printing.
Pwede, yeah.
So you're gonna compete with other markets, di ba? They're not gonna
Actually,
purchase outside.
That's gonna be one of the income generating projects din ng
Talaga.
3D workshop.
Super.
So, yung,
Is that part of the plan in the future or near
In
future?
the pipeline.
so, yung pinakamalaking challenge dito, no?
Is how do you sustain?
Yeah, everything's pay what you can, eh.
It's basically free. So how do you sustain? So lahat ng pera namin, hindi naman lahat ng pera palabas. So syempre, I'm worried, paano natin ito mag-sustain? Hindi naman pwedeng lagi na lang palabas. And for ilang years, gano'n yan katagal na palabas. So, ayun, kaya we thought of an income generating project.
Yeah, with the workshop, with people coming in.
So basically, the model right now is based sa feeling. Like how, parang, ano yung natanggap na generosity ng mga tao, the feeling, and then that feeling na giving back. Parang doon kami umaasa right now to make the workshop sustainable. And I think that's a good model, pero that's not enough. So we need to create other values pa na would actually make it sustainable.
Kasi mahirap parang mahirap maglagay ng price sa ganung
Agree. So I think that's yung I feel like malaking role ni Karen dito sa workshop na to. So I kind of like started it, pero it's gonna be sustainable. So I think si Karen really did a really good job, no,
Thanks.
of making sure na we're building something sustainable. So one of the projects na yun is the RoboCar workshop.
I think it's really nice.
Okay.
Really nice. So I mean, yung younger brother ko, isip ko sa ito dahil pumapasok siguro chess, basketball, yun lang. Or music. Ganun lang Ganun lang nakikita ko dito na siguro. Music, sports.
Or hindi ka sumasayaw, hindi
Oo,
ka
but-
art
Oo.
person, or hindi ka artistic, hindi ka sporty,
Oo.
or ano ba, hindi ka mahilig sa computer games. Mga ganun. So, yeah, kaya naisip namin yung RoboCar workshop kasi it's something different. I mean, we're all involved sa cars, di ba? Like, ever since sa bata, everyone's fascinated by cars, even as adults ngayon. So,
Tamiya. Rin.
oh,
Yuri, Tamiya. Isa, bigyan ka ngayon. Kung paano ba gagawa ng Tamiya ngayon? Remote control.
parang before control ka lang, ngayon pwede ka nang gumawa.
Mm.
So, ano pa ba?
So yeah, I think sobrang important nung the income generating project side kasi it's gonna sustain us talaga. Maybe you can share kung ano yung reasoning behind it, bakit RoboCar,
Bakit
how
RoboCar?
you price
So,
it.
nagsimula tayo, may tatlo tayong options, di ba? Parang yung sa'yo, yung basic Arduino kit, yung naisip, yung tatlong options. Basic Arduino kit,
Right.
then isa yung RoboCar. So, we were just looking ano yung mga possibilities. Bakit RoboCar? Yun nga, yun yung pinaka-relatable, I think, to any market, even sa mga age natin. Actually, we have friends na gusto din mag-build up. Meron bang pang-adult, ganyan.
Yung exactly. Gusto rin namin.
Right?
Diba?
Kaya yung next go ng target.
Oh, next naman.
Pero kaya niyo yun, yung mga parang robotic, mga bipedal na.
Yeah, pwede.
Kaya niya.
Kaya din naman.
Solid. Kasi, ganun talaga parang sabi nga na projection nila by 2035, mas marami na daw ang number of robots sa tao. Diba? We're talking about AI right now. They're
Agree.
mass producing, diba Tesla mass producing robots.
Agree. And
Kasi no-brainer na siya eh.
agree.
Another thing din ata, kasi I had robotics nung high school ako.
Saan ka?
Sa Pisay ako.
Pisay,
So,
Science.
mayroong robotics and I also competed din sa national So, it's fun talaga. Kaya I would say na kahit high school ka or elementary, mayroon kang giggle to create something na akala mo complicated pero kaya mo naman pala.
And
Yeah.
it's something that you can relate with them. So
Yeah.
it's easy to understand kung ano ba yung mga components.
Mm-mm. It's easy to understand kung ano yung magiging experience nila when creating the RoboCar. Okay, kaya to ng
Ano yung usual na average na parang length time ng workshop? It's like an hour or 5
So,
hours.
we try to keep it at 2 hours
For the kids.
for the kids to keep them engaged.
Yeah,
Kasi after a while, it's either super hyper na sila kasi ang dami ng energy or pagod na after
Yeah,
2
pagod na.
hours.
So for the 2 hours, it's parang sobrang
Parang-
sakto. Bitin sila halos.
Ang minsan
Feeling ka
bitin.
Like, almost bitin sila lagi.
So yesterday we just had a line tracing activity. Yung parang gusto mo silang ipatagal pa dun sa activity kasi they're still enjoying. But we have a next activity which is yung light seeking naman where magpa-follow ng light. So nag-end kami sakto 2 hours pero it's not
Overtime,
enough.
overtime kami basically.
So, good.
Super fun for the kids. Like, hindi ko expect na ganun siya magiging ka-fun. And I think that's really, parang we always get back to how do we sustain the workshop? I feel like ayaw namin umasa sa feeling or sa feeling na you're giving back or the feeling na nagdo-donate ka. So ayaw namin nung ganun.
We want to create real value talaga. Like, it's really parang a business na or a product service that you're selling.
Nakabibilin mo kahit hindi yun not for profit. Diba? Parang ganun.
100%. Like, I wouldn't have known about the workshop kung hindi ko friends Karen.
Right.
Kasi, na-share lang niya. Sabi ko, this is something interesting. Like, I follow lots of pages as well. So, nakita ko, meron palang ganito sa Sourceable. So, initially, my thinking was like, enroll ko na kapatid ko dito.
Wow.
Diba? Kasi ganun eh. Pero hindi ko makikita kung hindi ko friends si Karen.
Right.
Kasi sometimes, like, our friends, either they share or they don't. Pero kung hindi, di siya makakarating eh. I think there's lots of opportunities. Like for Sorsogon, like lots of kids in here, very talented kids.
Agree.
Siguro, di lang nila nakikita siguro sa
Yes.
social.
The thing is, hindi pa talaga namin na-reach yung full potential no target market namin. And yeah, parang
Go.
when we run the ads na, so that's session 2 na, parang 4 days pa lang or 3 days na puno na namin yung slot dun sa 6 kids.
Exactly.
Oo, so parang wow. Tapos marami pa nagtatanong. So
exactly.
sabi the next batch will be on next month naman. So, ang dami pa palang untapped market. And 4 days lang yung
100%.
run yung ads.
We had to stop it.
We had to stop it kasi
I think that's the problem usually pagdating sa yung fulfillment side eh. Kasi paano pag may nag-inquire na 100 people, can you fulfill, di ba? Parang kaibigan ko nga si Jen, nag-post lang siya ng story ng cake niya na dalawa, binili agad ng isang tao. So, alam mo yun, story pa lang yun. Sabi ko, Jen, kaya mo ba gumawa ng 20 cakes? So, yun din, yung fulfillment side. Kaya niyo ba paano pag nag-create, may mga pumupunta na dito from Kasiguran?
Right.
Diba?
when we initially thought na parang, okay, we can run this once per month. It will generate enough income na at least for the rent or something. Pero, ayan, no. Since nakita namin yung demand, so next month, we'll be running it na twice or thrice a month. Depende na sa,
I think that's a really good, I really like that learning sa isang to. Kasi, sabi nga ni Karen, parang, let's do the ads so we see if there's demand talaga.
There's demand.
And quick,
Test it.
we quickly test it, see agad kung nag-work siya or hindi. If it fails, at least we fail early.
And we stop it and focus on other things, diba? And I think it really worked out eh. Parang,
Oo nga eh.
kahit ako, I didn't felt na it's gonna be something na would sustain the workshop. Pero I'm happy to be proven wrong.
Yeah, kasi sabi nga ni Kenneth, walang competition eh. Wala namang competition dito sa Sorsogon ng ganun eh. Kami, we operate on that parang idea na parang wala kang competition. Kung kayo lang gumagawa nito, it's all about funneling everyone to you. Kayo lang may business na ganito. Sabi ko kay Ariel, sila lang may event business na parang alam mo kahit saan, di ba, na parang makakabook ka. Kayo lang yung Robocore workshop dito.
Right.
Diba? You can funnel everything, di ba?
Oo nga.
It's a matter of like letting people know
Agree.
na there's something like that in Sorsogon.
Yeah. And right now, we're trying to actually limit visibility almost eh. Kasi
if we show something na tas hindi pa kami ready, parang it's a bad experience for them already. Na parang, ay, hindi pala kami makakasali. And ayaw namin yung first impression na gano'n.
At the same time, na parang this is supposed to be like a fun project for us. Like it's a hobby. Like the workshop is a hobby, diba? Parang gusto ko lang naman mag-electronics at kumausap ng mga tao. So parang, uy, pre, gawin tayo ng ganito. Ang galing, kasi ganito, ganyan.
Pero,
nagagawa ko na. Hindi ko na magawa ngayon.
Kasi may na parang nag-shift na yung demand, di ba? Parang marami nang nag-enroll talaga.
Yeah, and
it's more than that din eh. It's about
the policies,
the admin stuff, financial stuff, accounting.
Yeah, how do you organize like the entity? You're trying to create a not-for-profit na official na corporation. How do you incorporate? How do you parang may bagong member na magpasok. Pwede ba sila mag-3D print agad? Pwede ba sila kumuha ng component, isolder na agad? Ang daming kailangang policies around
framework talaga.
The framework.
Mga templates, SOPs.
All the back-end work na hindi nakikita sa labas.
And we have to like build leadership within the organization then.
Exactly.
So ang goal ko is for the workshop to operate without me, without us.
Hiring people din wala.
100% like it's part of leveraging, di ba? Parang like I have like lots of clients doing this. We're having this podcast, so it's all about leveraging AI, various AI tools. Where you have your SOPs and templates, and then you have to hire people and train people too. So you can delegate some of your percentage of work to them.
I agree. And I think this being like a community and not for profit is a lot more challenging.
Totoo, kasi
Go.
How can you make someone be very proactive have the same type of ownership and
Mm.
accountability
Right.
dun sa community workshop. So, paano mo ma-instill yung values na yun? And I
Right.
think that's where you come in, your values kasi, and how you educate,
I build people.
tagos dun sa mga puso ng
Wow.
mga
Also, right. Kasi, let's say, if it's a business, no, na ikaw yung owner, you can just create the processes and then impose that sa mga
you
tao.
can just hire people and then
Then they just follow.
you can just pay them and for sure they will do it because they're getting paid.
Mm.
But for this one, they're not getting paid eh.
Oh, yun may gap dun eh. Na mahirap
They're-
i-bridge.
They're operating with passion.
With
They're
passion.
operating with the intent na to help others. Diba? The same way we are operating right now. Like, we don't get any money from it. Like, it's actually a negative sa amin. Na palabas yung pera, diba? So, how do you keep everyone involved? And then those who are interested or those who have the heart to do it actually gets the skill, the leadership skills, diba? The way of thinking on how we solve problems for the community. I think that's like involving them, diba, on creating those policies, those I think that's most challenging, I think.
Mm.
And how was the how was the support like from family having these problems or from society, from schools? Are you receiving enough support or
That's
may
good.
reach out ba?
Family-wise, definitely super big support. My sisters, ano ba?
Lola.
Lola.
Mm.
Lola. So, and they all come with different experiences. So, an expertise. So, that's really helpful. How do you run a business talaga? How do you support people?
Right. I think
Ikaw.
especially for me, no, na parang basically I'm outside. I'm an outsider, no. Parang I just recently found Sorsogon and connected with it. And I think yun nga, the Duran family has been really, really supportive. Like, they welcome me like fully. And then right now, like hearing these ideas, they believed on that idea, and then like they're giving feedback na parang, oy, slow down. You need to slow down. Second to, or, oh, you need business side. Ito yung business side na kailangan mo. It will help you like get that with the registrations and stuff.
Another thing with believing kasi, something about Louie, may experience na siya supporting someone, si Lynn. And once you give them the resources, talagang and all the efforts, di ba? All the emotional guidance, ganyan. Once you give someone that, they're gonna,
So, we'll
Yeah.
just give context ba?
sige, sorry,
Sige lang,
nag-skip
sige lang.
ako.
So there's this person na in like 17 years old siya at that time. She wanted to stop education, stop like senior high kasi yung mga kapatid niya minsan hindi kumakain. And then so she wanted to stop na mag-aral para magtrabaho naman siya sa factory. And then so si mama, pinakilala niya sa akin yung batang yun. 17, bata ko ba yun? And then sabi niya sa akin is, baka pwede maturuan mong program to, anak. So, sige, I had a spare laptop back then. Ako, sige man, let's do that. And then let's sponsor like siguro give a budget para hindi na siya magtrabaho, para mag-focus na siya mag-program. At the same time, ituloy niya yung pag-aaral niya. Sabi ko sa kanya is, I'll give you these resources,
Allowance.
and all, and the skill. After this, parang 6 months, I'll give you the skill of software engineering. And then you choose if gusto mo magtrabaho or gusto mo mag-college. So I just gave her the option. And then it's mostly self-paced. Khan Academy ginamit niya na programming. So, and then she was using my spare laptop. Everything online. And then after like 6 months,
Mentoring online.
mentoring online na parang pag may nasa-stuck siya, mag-call kami. After like 7 months, meron siyang trabaho. Remote.
Supporting her family.
Yeah, now she's supporting her family, like napag-aaral niya ang kapatid niya. And so
I think so, yun yung context kung bakit I believe in you and as well as the family din. The way you help people and enable people to go into the direction na gusto nila, and that's valuable for them.
Right.
I think that's a good story. Like 6 months from zero to hero.
Right.
Diba? Kasi,
Tapos na may resources ka.
and it's like web development ba or
Web,
coding.
web,
It's
coding.
very
Coding.
complex.
Right.
So, yeah.
Go.
Para sa akin, kung papasok ka sa web development, kailangan mo lang isang company na mapasukan, tapos madali na
Dire-diretso na.
So, madali na lang.
tapos mas mataas na
Mhm.
pwede mo
Agree.
So
Relating to that.
And she was like 18 years old.
Yeah.
yeah, well, I keep telling people like we have like 15, 16-year-olds in abroad, US,
Right.
getting clients like photography, creatives. Parang nababreak na kasi ng remote life yung
And I think
yung working.
And I think it's not no, parang yung ginawa ko parang it's just half of the equation eh. Na parang hindi enough na bigyan mo lang yung mga tao ng resources. I think it's also nasa tao yun mismo. The grit,
100%.
the grit, the determination na they want to improve their lives. They want to do something and I think parang zero background sa software na nasa siya, humanities yung yung strand niya. Diba? I think that's a really good testament ng grit and determination.
Oh. I mean, you can only give like enough resources. Pero pag at the end of the day, di mo na makontrol yung 24 hours nila, di ba?
Okay.
Sila mag-spend ng time. But it's good that she actually believed in you na yung sa nilatag mo sa kanya na program
Yeah.
na gawin, di ba? Paano kayo? Parang online lang ang approach.
Online lahat. Yeah. And I think sa part ng belief, I think for her, it was easy to believe eh. Kasi she doesn't have that much option.
Yeah, exactly.
So I feel like as a part ng reputational side ko, parang I didn't have to convince her that much. Diba? Pero yeah, I think that's also the danger, diba? Na parang have these people na have that need na parang limited options, diba?
Yeah.
But if ibang tao yun, take advantage of them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
Mahirap.
I think ngayon ko nare-realize tong side na to, pero I feel like the more na we need to create opportunities for them, parang hindi sila ma-take advantage. Diba?
Exactly.
It's a race. It's a race.
So are you planning like you guys are still doing IT? Are you planning like going full time sa
Not yet.
the workshop? Is it a future plan or do you want to have like clients abroad?
Ano ba? As of now, if workshop lang, no, kasi it's non-profit. So we're not gonna get anything from it. So yeah, we still need our jobs.
Mhm.
But we do have plans on actually doing businesses na for profit.
Mm.
So yun yung next things that we're gonna work on.
Right. And, ano ba? But may plan talaga sa workshop is, ang goal ko is, pupunta ako doon para mag-build ng projects ko. Sarili. Yung parang smart mirror, mga ganun tipo gusto kong gawin. At makigulo sa mga projects na iba.
Sana makabisita kami doon. Kasi may friends talaga ako na, may friend ako personally, best friend ko talaga magaling siya sa PC building, mga ganun. May mga ganun ba kayo? Mga
Pwede.
enthusiast doon sa ganun.
Meron.
Talagang heavy PC customization build. Siya nag-build ng mga PC namin. So,
Yes.
mga ganun naman. It's an art in itself, di ba? Parang ganun.
Right. Yung mainly lang sa mga sa workshop mo, since the way we are posing it for accessible for everyone. So the PC na nabibuild doon are mga scraps. Which is good, like creating parang si Mark, wala siyang laptop before, wala siyang computer, and basically created his own laptop from spares and stuff. That's an even better story. Wow. Di ko kaya yun.
Tsaka sa panahon ngayon, parang sabi nga ni Elon parang you only need a laptop and internet connection para
Agree.
compete outside, di ba? From kahit dyan sa mga nasa Wall Street or sa Silicon Valley, kaya mo na mag-compete. Basta may laptop ka lang, internet connection Kaya ng dahil sa remote work. So,
Agree. Magandang point yun.
although he pushes for like, ayaw na niya ng remote work. Gusto niya talaga 100% wala. Ayaw na ng hybrid kasi sabi niya hindi super productive. Pero yun naman sa atin, di ba? Are your clients like abroad or sa jobs?
Remote work din ako. Pero I agree dun sa working collocated. You're with your teams and stuff. More talagang productive.
100%.
Kasi hindi mo sasabihin na you're on mute or
Mas may feedback.
yung accountability, yung pagtutok, di ba?
agree. Like ngayon, nakakasalita tayo sabay-sabay, tatlo, diba? Isa rin yun, sa motivation. And I feel like that's even better now why we should be building more businesses
community.
here or maybe building parang firms here in Sorsogon, diba? Na parang people can go here and then work together, diba? In person.
And source gonna like most of us like forecast source gonna something really big in the future because like we have good governance,
Mhm.
we have like good infrastructure already.
Agree.
I think governor is planning to make this like the convention capital of the Philippines, di ba?
Oo.
Nalala niyo yung previous na pumunta dito yung mga accountants, public and private accountants, yung nagkaubusan na ng
ng hotel.
hotels, nasa Legazpi na nasa
Oh,
So, kaya niya binibuild itong convention center para ma-invite yung mga ganyan.
nice.
Pag na-build yung airport, syempre more people coming in.
May airport here?
There were plans.
Wow.
It's being started already.
Started na.
Talaga,
Wow.
actually, nabibili na yung mga nasa may bako.
Very good.
Or taga source ko, hindi ko alam yun.
That's good.
Oo, di ba?
Oh,
You can imagine the opportunity already, di ba?
Actually.
Although, like, we go to Bicol Airport, how long does it take us? Like,
1
1 hour, 2 hours, parang ganun. If you're commuting, 1 hour, 2 hours.
Oh.
But if you're here, you can be like from your home in Manila,
50
right.
minutes away.
to Sorsogon,
Five
an hour,
minutes away.
from bed to bed. Di ba? From your bed there to your bed here.
Agree. And sana magkaroon talaga ng parang railway no, na mabilis ka lang.
Actually.
For cargo actually.
For cargo.
Diba? Parang hindi nasisira yung daan.
Mm.
And then mas mabilis yung transport.
Deliveries. 100%.
Soon.
Oo.
And I think like what you mentioned, like there are gaps in society, like lots of opportunities coming in, diba? So businesses, you know, this like old businesses here in Sorsogon, like they have all the capital, they have all the real estate. So paano tayo makikompete as young entrepreneurs?
Right.
Paano ka makakompete? So we're relying on tech, we're relying on community. They have their own communities.
Mm.
The connections.
No connection.
Mm-mm.
So if we're not building communities, if we're not like leveraging AI and technology, we're gonna get left behind. So we don't want that. Diba?
Yeah. And I think it's good na we have those established na individuals. No? I feel like
Totoo.
they have their ways of thinking na we can definitely adapt and see. No? And I feel like I think it's part like parang how do we collaborate with them? How do we tap into that expertise? No?
Exactly.
And
why would they help you?
implement that.
Why would they help you if you're not like giving value to them?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Because they're busy people too.
I agree. So how do we complement their their skills, diba? How do we fill those gaps na hindi nila wala silang time to solve or as an expertise to solve? I think that's good opportunities there.
For sure. Yeah, probably like quick questions, Kenneth. Do you have any questions for them?
Kailan yung next na workshop?
Okay. So we're planning it the week of August 16. Not sure kung yung same day. Basta
Sa month
that
talaga siya.
day.
Okay.
But yeah, I think for next month, dalawa ng batch.
2 or 3, I think.
2 or 3. So we're gonna separate na yung parang age 7 to 9 and then 10 to 13. Yeah. We'll post it this week, most likely.
Although, yeah, so that's the income generating part, no? Pero the building the
official
community na side is official.
Official opening ng workshop kasi it's not yet open.
Right.
Sa opening pa na
Hindi
to.
pa siya.
So, opening na
Doon na yung income generator.
yeah, I'm just I think we need but I think the kailan yung next workshop, I feel like I'm looking to create a session like for us, like market natin for hobbyists or mag-start mag-hobbyist na to do something like design your own and build your own RC like drone or what, diba?
Baka may mas maganda kapag meron kayong premium something.
Subscription. Ano ba? Hindi naman premium.
Di ba
subscription, parang
kada workshop may premium na mas madaming matutunan.
package parang.
Basic.
Actually, yung other plans namin na other workshops aside from RoboCar would be yung programming part. Not necessarily mas premium siya. Iba lang siyang field, ibang topic. Ano pa ba? Pwede pang 3D printing maybe.
3D printing.
Or
Because I think like ako I was thinking like if I go back in time as like as a kid, I would go directly programming. So lahat ng mga bata ngayon, yung younger brother ko, pinupush ko talaga sa programming, di ba? Kasi yun na yung language, di ba?
Right. Although right now, ito ako nasa tata ko parang sabi ko,
Ang bilis na, di ba?
parang hindi ko na masabi na
yeah.
kung ngayon ko na-meet si Lynn, hindi ko masabi na
Vibe code, kaya na pa vibe code nila. Vibe code na lang.
Although right now the vibe coding, you need the fundamentals pa rin to actually vibe code well. Pero yeah, so I think nag-usapan niya yung side ng workshop, like the workshop na income generating. Pero when I think about the workshop, it's more about the community. Diba? So the one I'm feeling like to create a workshop for is yun nga, na ma-connect tayo mga same age na we have our own stuff na going on sa buhay and like income and stuff. Pero parang we go sa workshop to build the stuff na we like and then we just pay what we want. Diba? Kasi I don't want to have like a set price for it kasi I feel like we're limiting the generosity ng mga tao. Diba?
People are more generous.
Right, diba? And at the same time, we're limiting the opportunities for others, diba? If you add like a
Put the
premium
price.
for it,
Exactly.
diba? Na parang paano kung this is just starting out, diba? But you wanted to build something or
First of all, saan nga pala yung location ng the workshop? Can you tell it to our audience?
Right. So, dun siya sa SSU. So Gate 2.
Gate
Sa
2.
tapat
Sa
niya.
tapat.
So,
There's a white building doon, corner, second floor. And
yung,
you'll see the logo.
So dito sa may sa baba ko na part?
National din.
National.
Pasok ka na sa loob. And then, may bago kasing gate si SSU. Pagkapasok mo doon from National, yung corner na yun,
First
yun na yun.
may cafe. May cafe.
May cafe.
Yung
Okay.
kanto doon. Tapat na kanto ng may
Second block, basically, after mo pumasok.
and kung nakapunta na sila sa
Dating art
Art
cafe.
Cafe,
Doon sa
yan mismo, yan yung place na yan.
doon na kayo sa art cafe pala. Okay.
So it remains to be a community.
Mm.
I think that place attracts community, no? And learning. So that's good.
100%. How about like drones? Kaya ba yan ng team niyo parang gumawa?
Oo, kaya yun.
Talagang may community talaga doon.
Oh, so we'll just kung sino gusto mag-build doon, I can just go there and then let's build it together, diba?
Kasi mahirap eh. Example, may mga drone enthusiasts dito na, example, nasiraan yung drone nila, kailangan nila bukas, alangan ipadala mo pa to Manila, di ba, for repair.
Kaya,
May actually tao na may fix
may
niya.
mga members kami na can actually fix those drones. Although, risk is, hindi sila syempre
Warranty, mawawala
May
yung warranty.
waiver.
Diba?
may risk na masira yung
Oo.
drone. Pero if sira din naman yung product mo, diba? And wala tapon na yun or we're not risk it.
Oo.
Like nga yung VR ko nasira
Naayos nila.
2 years ago. Naayos dun sa workshop.
Okay. So, yun lang naman. Siguro ang kailangan i-keep in mind yung warranty. Kasi importante yun. Kaya either
Kung
gusto mo,
tapon na, okay na.
pa na yun. No?
Donate.
So, yun. Siguro, last 3 questions na lang or you guys have last 3 questions. We always try to do it with the like some of our guests before. Like for the workshop for you guys, like what if, for example, someone like an angel investor gave you like a 500K investment, what's like the first thing that you would do, like
Wow.
purchase?
Interesting. I think, ano ba nasabi?
Wala pa ako, syempre isipin ko anong gagawin sa amin.
Okay, so sa akin kasi right now, if titignan mo, the robocars, the electronics that we have are low-tech. That's like 20 years ago existing na. Lahat ng yan, diba? Pero it's just coming to Sorsogon now.
Oh,
Diba? Huli tayo talaga. As in, I feel like the way I see the community is eventually to be like a research center. Diba? Na parang if si Sorsogon gusto mag-build na, alam mo yan, parang a new type of battery or a new type of mechanism like a robotic arm or something. Now we have that space there to actually put that. And yung part na yan is hindi mo ma-achieve yun with just volunteers na in and out. and volunteers na pupunta sa Manila kasi to do their skills.
Yung stuff.
Diba? So we need to hire people to be there to research. Diba? And I think the community is good kasi it's attracting really talented people
Mm.
na they have like this way of thinking. How do you do research? How do you do actually products and stuff? So I feel like now that we are attracting those people, we need to actually employ them to push projects long term. So I think that's how I would use the money and then create products na would syempre babalik
Yeah.
ang pera for that.
Mm.
Ako same. I would say something about making it more sustainable. And definitely, the back end part, feeling ko ma-prioritize lahat ng yon. Kasi ngayon, it's still currently development. Pero kung meron tayong tao to fast track it,
All right.
that one, and then,
Like hire a
There-
finance.
yeah, finance person, and then eventually, I would say, two projects that really would help us the workshop be known. So projects involving Sorsogon community, definitely they would need more materials, ganyan.
Competitions.
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 Yeah. So,
And in fact, ang isa din sa goal ng community is to parang brand Sorsogon as a hub for innovation. Diba? Parang people will be coming here from like Legazpi.
Tama na. Meron bang ganito sa Legazpi?
Not sure.
wala pa ata, hindi
Pero
pa.
like parang people will be coming here, diba? Kasi alam nila na, I want tech. Kasi right now, nasa Laguna.
Laguna, okay.
Diba? Or Manila. So I want na-brand yung Sorsogon na parang gano'n.
The vision.
High-tech Sorsogon. I want to know.
Oh, sabi ko nga sa mga kaibigan ko, dumadaan dyan sa we're building the Roman Empire here. Ganda nga eh. Pero palagi silang amazed. Ano ba yung siguro best community na napuntahan mo na siguro local or in the Philippines or abroad na similar sa ganyan kaya ka nagkaroon ng idea?
Diba?
Kung meron kayo sa office before
Sa community-wise, wala ko pa ako nakita na puntahan.
Manila, wala masyado.
Tech community. Pero what I felt like sa BGC, there's this like Sorsogon, BGC
Club.
Breakfast Club. BGC Breakfast Club. So,
Nakita ko nga sa post mo doon dati.
ganon. Right. So, back then kasi lahat na kaibigan ko nag-uwi ng pandemic eh. So, naubos yung mga friends ko kasi nag-stay ako sa
Wala
BGC. So, I connected there. And doon ako na-realize na, there's a lot of people, different
From different
fields,
skills. Yeah.
na you meet like VPs, you meet like someone na sa call center, you meet someone na nasa food, nasa insurance, nasa may sariling clothing brand or what. So, it's good na, the diversity ba? Pero I was able to create connection with them and friendships na talagang totoo. And I felt na parang, wow, so possible pala yun. So, why not create some
Started.
ganun.
But siguro sa problem sa Manila, talagang mag-allocate ka ng... Sa Manila kasi one day, one event ka lang mapupuntahan mo eh, di ba? Parang
Right.
like birthday party ka or may pinuntahan kang event doon lang. Dito sa Sorsogon, parang pwede ka mag-in and out eh.
Agree.
Di ba? Punta ka real quick, early exit, di ba? Mas may pupunta ka pang iba. So,
Agree.
yun ang
Parang nasa within BGC dito.
basta siguro within
Actually.
sobrang
It's a bubble.
Parang maganda nga magkaroon ng Sorsogon Breakfast Club. So, yung nangyayari, nagmi-meet lang
Into that,
siya
no?
every Sunday brunch.
brunch.
Tapos, it revolves kung saan sa restaurant.
Tapos after the brunch, kanya-kanyang lakad. Kung may mga na-build na friends doon,
Oh,
you have like lunch together.
ang ganda nga eh. Kasi that's why we were starting like some communities as well. Nagulat nga ako, hindi ko nakilala si Kenneth na meron para dito talagang web development team na manatap na resource. I mean, some of them, like, I was able to tap sa mga different projects. Meron din sa Lewis, mga web developers.
Right.
I think they started their own thing, Innovation Labs. Something, di ba? Parang may, from mga
Sa Lewis?
Kasi may maraming mga galing na developers dyan. Tapos may web development sila aside from, CCDI.
Right.
CCDI started their own thing too. They partnered with an international company, I think.
Right.
So they're tapping like students directly going to them for internship.
Yeah.
So, ang ganda. Ganun sobra.
I agree.
Sorry.
There's a lot of gaps talaga na can feel.
Hindi pala natin na touch point yung other purpose ng workshop in terms of having experience if bagong graduate ka.
Yun,
And if
exactly.
you want to
Mm.
have a project that you can share sa employers mo. So, ayun.
Right. So
That's also one of the purposes ng workshop. So, for
Mhm.
example, yung interns natin,
Mm.
they're gonna work on, for example, our website. So, usually kasi when you work on a company, parang, ano lang yun, private property or may
Oo.
data privacy, ganyan. You cannot share it. But with the workshop, everything is going to be public. So, sino yung nag-contribute, ano yung kinontribute mo.
Galing.
So, yeah, we're still working on it to make it more public.
So basically parang
You have a portfolio
you
to
can
show.
showcase.
Exactly, yung portfolio talaga. Kasi I don't think like students parang underestimate the value of internship, di ba? They
Right.
think like internship means going to Manila,
Mhm.
going to these architectural firms if you're an architect, and like going to these big firms. But if you have some people just lack the budget to like stay in Manila. So
Right.
we have that here in Sorsogon.
I agree. And I think that's really good din na I've run internships before
Oo.
Mhm.
sa Manila. Sa
Sa Manila,
companies. Yeah, so I had the experience na ano ba yung mga kailangan for internships, ano ba yung goal talaga nun, stuff.
We've built curriculums
Curriculums,
for the
curriculums, yeah.
internships.
So, yeah, so I was able to like bring back kung ano man yung mga ginagawa sa Manila in Sorsogon, diba? And then yun nga, sabi mo parang may iba, restricted sa budget, restricted sa ano. But at least they don't.
So they can partner with you guys for internship.
Yes.
Yeah. The SSU, we have
The partnership na sa SSU.
with SSU to do internships within the workshop.
So galing na SSU. Talagang very competitive talaga.
Right.
Yes.
Don't need to go to like big universities anymore, di ba? Parang you're here in Sorsogon.
Galing din ng students nila.
Agree.
Ang lakas ng ano nila, ng passing rate nila sa engineering.
Yeah.
Magaling kasi ang program nila for engineering for board. So
That's good. That's really good no? Na nagkaroon na ng hub dito yung sa SSU mismo. That's good.
so solid. So yeah, probably that's it. We're ending the podcast. It's been 1 hour and 5 minutes, guys, everyone. So
Bilis na.
so mabilis lang. We had like 2 hours series yung si Ryan tsaka si John nakausap namin kasi dalawa naman sila. But we'll be posting this on YouTube. So later, hopefully, mapost na namin yung audio sa Spotify. And yun guys, check us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. We're there. Tapos siguro, we will include their links as well
All right.
with Kevin, with Louie and Karen, as well as the workshop in our YouTube. So probably we'll request that from you guys
Thank
later.
you.
Okay, thank
Kasi,
you.
So ayun, thank you. Everyone, wala pa mga tatay. Another day, another week.
5-7.
4-7. Oh.
Another day, another week.
4-7.
LA.
470.